One of the most important questions you're ever going to get asked in the interview process is, why do you want to work here? And it's no different at Ulta. At Ulta Beauty, they're going to ask you, why do you want to work for Ulta Beauty? And if you don't have a great answer here, you're probably going to get passed up for another candidate who has a really inspiring answer here. I consider it to be maybe the most important interview question you're going to get as a candidate. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 different ways to answer that and teach you the methodology on how to answer it in like the perfect way. Now, this is video 3 of a 5-part series. So if this is the first video you're seeing of this series, make sure you go back and watch the first 2. You can find this on the playlist on my channel, How to Get a Job at Ulta. And at the very end of this video, I will actually tee up the next video in the series right here. So if you watch to the end, you can literally click on the screen right here and it'll take you to the next one. This video series is a 5-part series that's going to teach you everything you need to know to be the best candidate possible so that you can get a job over your competition. All right, let's get started. Now, whenever you're asked this question, why do you want to work here? You need to give a passionate answer. People buy passion, but you also have to be well-reasoned and prepared. Now, the way you want to answer this question is you want to use the 50-50 rule. Now, the 50-50 rule states that whenever you're answering this specific question, why do you want to work here? The first 50% of your answer needs to be about the organization. Why does the organization come off as appealing to you? Why is it attractive to you? Why is it inspiring to you? You have to answer that. And the second 50%, well, that needs to be about why the job is a great fit for your skill set and experience, right? And if you can do these 2 things, it's going to be an amazing answer that allows you to stand out and be a better candidate than the competition. So the next thing we need to talk about is, what are the good examples? And the good thing is, Ulta gives you a lot of different things you can say as to why you would want to work here. Now, the first one I want to talk about, that is the values answer. And I'm going to pop their values right up here on the screen so you can see them. There's a lot of good values, and you can really choose any of them. But I'm going to teach you how to answer this. I'm going to give you like an example. So I'm going to talk through it as if I was a candidate. And I'm specifically going to use the value always improve and give wow experiences, which are 2 of their values. So the answer might sound something like this. All right, Ben, why do you want to work at Ulta Beauty? Well, that's a really great question, and there are a lot of reasons why I'd be interested in working at Ulta. But one of the things that really stood out to me while I was doing my research for this interview is I went to your company page and I looked at your values. And I saw the values give wow experiences and the value always improve. And these really stood out to me because I'm the type of person who always thinks it's important to continue getting better, to continue learning. So to align myself with an organization that also feels that way would be great, but also give wow experiences. I've been in customer-facing roles before, and one of the things I always try to do is make sure that my customer leave thrilled with the experience they received. It's really important to make that a great experience for them. That's what I want when I go into an establishment, so I try to make sure I give that to every single customer. Additionally, this role is a great fit for my experience. I've got 5 years experience in the beauty industry and etc. And then you just briefly summarize why you'd be a good fit. If you can do that, you are going to crush this interview question. Now, the next answer is the brand advocate answer. And here you're just going to say that you're interested in the role basically because you love shopping at Ulta Beauty. Like, you've shopped at Ulta Beauty before, you've got like makeup done at Ulta Beauty before, you've got a haircut done at Ulta Beauty before. I have never really done any of these things, but I have gone there with my wife. So like, I know they do all these things. But that's how you can answer this. So they'll say, Ben, why are you interested in working at Ulta Beauty? And you'll say, that's a great question. There's a lot of reasons why I find the idea of working at Ulta Beauty to be really, really exciting. But one of the reasons that really stood out to me is I just love the company. I've always loved my experiences there. It is where I go for my makeup and skincare products, and I just have always loved it. I love the brand, I love the experience, and I love the service. So being a part of that would be really inspiring to me. Additionally, I feel like the job is a really good fit for my skills. Specifically, and then you go on to share why it would be a good fit for you. Hey, by the way, if you're liking this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It's free for you, and it tells YouTube I don't suck. So by not clicking it, you are literally telling YouTube I suck. Also, if you're willing to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you never miss one of my 3 free weekly videos, all designed to help you land your dream job and maximize your career. Okay, the next answer is the awards answer. And one of the things that's really cool about Ulta is they've won all these awards. I mean, look at these awards. These are great awards. So you can really pick any of them. Any of the Forbes ones I think are great, but that could be your answer. So what does that sound like in an actual job interview? Well, it sounds like this. All right, Ben, why are you interested in working at Ulta Beauty? Well, that's a great question. And there are a lot of reasons why I'd be interested in working at Ulta. But one of the things I found on your website that was really inspiring to me is all the awards Ulta has received for being a great place to work, and specifically a great place to work for women and people of color. And that really matters to me, to work for an organization that values diversity and values really treating their employees well. So when I saw that, I was just really inspired. But additionally, I feel like it's a good fit for my skills because for the past 3 years, I've really been focused in on and blank. And then you tell them why you'd be a good fit. But it is a great answer. And it shows you've done research, it shows you are well-researched, it aligns yourself with their value system. Great answer. All right, and this next example, this is the environment answer. And it's basically just talking about how the company has a commitment to doing things that are right for the environment and how that matters to you. It's another really good one, especially if you're passionate about working to not harm the environment, etc. It sounds something like this. Hey, Ben, why are you interested in working at Ulta Beauty? That's a great question, and there's actually a handful of reasons why I'm interested in working at Ulta Beauty, but one of the things that really stands out to me is Ulta's commitment to the environment. It's really important for me to align myself with a brand that has a commitment to not adversely impacting the environment. I think what organizations do when it comes to the environment really matters. So to see that Ulta also values that really stood out to me. Additionally, I feel like I'd be a great fit because in my last position, I blank. And then you talk about why you'd be a good fit for the role. But that's a great answer. Now, another big differentiator for candidates is, do you ask good questions to the interviewer? At the end of most interviews, they will say, hey, do you have any questions for me? And one of the biggest mistakes I've seen candidates make as a recruiter is they don't have good questions. But what are the good questions to ask? Well, that's why I made this video. In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 great questions you can ask in your Ulta Beauty interview that will help you get great information, but also will allow you to stand out as a candidate. So I'm done here, but I will see you over there.